Alright, so this is what we're going to do. You can see, this is a 243 Remington. 24 caliber case. Now, what we've done is we've taken 243 brass, because I had an abundance of 243 brass. And I ran it through my sizing die and connected it up to 7mm. So this is a 7mm weight piece of brass now. This has been fired 2-3 times. No issue. Feeds in the gun just fine. As you can see, the way the case actual length is, the neck, and everything. Now, this is a 308. Now this 308 has also been ran through the same sizing die, and it is now neck down, the exact same as the 7mm. Now, here is a 308, and this is what we're about to change. We're going to change this 308 just like this one. So it's going to go from a 30 caliber to a 284 caliber, and that's what we're about to do. Alright, so these have not been tumbled yet. And what we've done is we set up our decapping die, and you can see these have 3 little stakes on the back of them, so we're just going to pop those out with the decapping die. There we go. Got rid of those. We'll be good to go. Now, for some of the lake cities and stuff like that, they actually have to use a reamer, get in there, and get rid of that crimp. So, once all these get done, we'll go ahead and take them out, run them through the tumbler, get them clean before we put them through the sizing die. Alright, so this is after it's ran 2 hours in a tumbler. The tumbling media I got actually isn't technically supposed to be for tumbling media. It's actually meant for sandblasting. It's 24 grit walnut shell. I get them in 25-pound boxes from Harbor Freight for $15, which pretty much lasts me almost the whole year. But all those deprimed, and we're gonna clean the pockets, and then we'll get to resizing them. Have them be sitting in my 700 later on. I know somebody out there who has a 308 is just hating me right now, using all this 308 brass. Case trim gauge. Now for these. Okay, so what we're using here is the IMR 4064, 39.6 grains for a 154 grain Hornady spar point bullet. We're loading these into our converted 308 brass. Okay. Now, earlier we resized this down to 7mm, trimmed it, chamfered, deburred, deprimed, and everything else. We're also using CCI 200 large rifle primers. Now, because of the length of the case, we can't really use the auto indexing. So we just simply remove the auto indexing rod. Manually index it. I've already done 20 rounds. I'm just going to do basically the whole box to this. Now, a lot of people will disagree with me for using a auto indexing press instead of a single stage press, but I don't really care about them. Then they're also going to complain that I'm using converted brass. Again, don't really care. Then they're going to complain that I'm using a disc powder measure to drop charges. Again, I measure out a bunch of them. They all come out basically within plus or minus 0.01. I'm going to call it good. Now these are all at cull depth of 2.80.